Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, please click on the subscribe button as this is important to help me grow this channel. Please subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you'll be the first to get updates when I upload a new content. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. I do appreciate it. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to cut an A-line dress with double side slit. Please stick to the end to find out how. Fabric displayed is folded into four. Then we are going to be taking our vertical measurement from shoulder to armhole, which is 8 inches. Then shoulder to waistline, which is 17.5 inches. From shoulder to hip line, which is 25 inches. And finally from shoulder to the full length of the gown, which is 50 plus 2 inches for folding allowance, making it 52. We're going to be inserting our full horizontal bust measurement on the armhole. Bust divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches for ease and sewing allowance. Waist divided by 4 plus 1.5 inch. Hip divided by 4 plus 1.5 inch. Then the same measurement we took for the hip, we are going to be taking on the lower part of the gown plus the 1.5 inches. Then we are going to be connecting it vertically as shown. From the front neckline to the armhole part, you're going to be taking our shoulder measurement, which is 8.5 inches. Then we are going to be connecting it vertically as well as horizontally. After doing that, we are going to be making a slight curve. The neckline for the front was 4 inches in length and 3.5 in width. For the back, I took 1.5 inches in length and 3.5 in width. Then I'll connect it as shown. After doing that, make a slight curve both from the front and the back. For the back part, I left an allowance of 1.5 inches for the zipper or button, dependent on what you want. Then we're going to be cutting the back neckline. For the shoulder slant, I took 1.5 inches as displayed. Then we are going to be cutting the fabrics. At this point for the armhole side, the curve will not be too deep because both the front and the back is being cut together. After cutting it vertically, the next thing will be to take our shoulder slant. Before then, we are going to be notching the zipper allowance or the button allowance as displayed. Then we're going to slant the shoulder. For the front armhole, we are going to be going in at the center point of the curve by 0.5 inches only for the front armhole because the front armhole is supposed to be deeper than the back. If you know you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and help me grow. Like and share with your friends, family and loved ones. We're going to be folding the back dress in order to enable us cut the front neckline. At this point, we can see that we have one piece for the front and two pieces for the back of the dress. For the sleeve, you're going to be taking a vertical length of 11 inches. It's going to be a short sleeve. 11 inches plus 2 inches for the folding allowance for the lower part of the sleeve. After taking the vertical length of 11 inches, we are also going to be measuring at the edge of the sleeve. We are going to be taking 5 inches for the sleeve slope. The measurement of this slope is constant, the 5 inches. Then we are going to be curving from this other edge of the sleeve to that 5 inches that we took. Now we are going to be inserting our bicep measurement and round lower sleeve. Bicep measurement is 6.5 inches plus 1 inches for seam allowance. The round lower sleeve is 5.5 inches plus 1 inch for seam allowance. Then we are going to be connecting it vertically as shown. After that, we are going to be cutting it. Don't forget to notch the upper part of the sleeve. At this point, you are going to be joining the shoulder and the back part of the sleeve, of the back part of the dress, leaving about 7 inches for the back dress. It is that 7 inches that we are going to be imputing our button or zipper. It is dependent on what you want. Then we are going to be stitching from that 7 inches down to the lower hem. After doing that, this is how it looks. Then we are going to be joining the side of the sleeve. We're going to be stopping at the waistline in order for us to be able to put on the dress. Don't forget, you have to stop at the waistline. After joining the waistline, the next part will be to fold the lower side of both edges of the dress. Don't forget to double fold it and give it a good press in order for it to look very neat. Don't mind the way the video is looking. The weather was just fluctuating, so it's affecting the lighting. Then we are going to be double folding the hemline. After doing that, the gown is almost ready. Now we're going to be joining our sleeves. First, you have to stitch the edges of the sleeve. Then you join the sleeve to the body of the dress. For the bottom part, you take a fabric of about 10 inches or let's say 5 inches in width. Double fold it like this, then you stitch it down. If you want it to be small, you can make it smaller. If you want it longer, you can make it longer. It's dependent on who you're making the gown for. Then we are going to be stitching this particular stripe at the back of the dress. After doing that and inserting the button, this is how the gown looks. Follow me on all social media at Selling Jerry's. I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.